Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Forever Forward #1, a really intriguing debut published by Scout Comics. It's written by Zack, Kaplan, Arjuna Susini is the artist, Brad Simpson is the colorist, Jim Campbell is the letterer. Alright, so Fast Forward is about this group of friends who wind up getting sucked into a time machine, putting it very loosely, and getting thrown 30 years in the future. Each jump can go 30 years in the future. The issue is that there is no way to go back. They can only go forward. And after their first jump, there is a sign there that says, basically, keep going forward to go backwards. It is a really interesting series. It's got a lot of potential. And as a start, I thought it was very intriguing start of a comic. So the scientist behind it all, his name's Lewis, and he's kind of a dick, to be honest. This is a character who's not likable. I kind of would describe him as, at least the vibe I got from him is Sherlock done by Benedict Cumberbatch, except really, really dislikable, like even more dislikable than he was in that series. Like no charm at all, just utter complete contempt and douche. His friends confront him, and I believe it's his birthday, and there's an accident and they get thrown into the future. And from there, right away things are going kind of sideways. The future they're thrown into isn't all that great. They need to kind of get out of there. But the comic actually opens up into a very interesting action sequence, far into the future. And I think that's where a lot of this potential of the series is going to be interesting, because I fully expect it's going to have a couple beats that I expect would be that they're going to go into a future that is very much a paradise, and there's going to be a debate of whether or not to stay there or go back into the past and keep on risking the jump. There's kind of like a quantum leap vibe to it a little bit because of that. And I think one of the main drivers is one, this concept of like where are they going to wind up, what are they going to find, but also the friends dynamic. Like with Lewis being such a jerk, the other friends kind of being thrown into it is really, really interesting. But I think the one issue I had with this is the reactions don't seem to be quite what you expect. Like none of these people really throw in the like, what the hell is going on? You built a time machine? Like there's no Marty McFly. You telling me you built a time machine? Like I never get that vibe. Like everyone's just kind of like what's going on? And okay, let's get going. They're all kind of a bit too logical, too calm, not emotional enough. I think part of the issue is the art. Like the art is good. Like there's nothing wrong with the art. We get to see it opens up in this future sequence, which is pretty cool. Like the artist I think is generally pretty good. Where I have issues is, let's go find a perfect example of this, is that some details are thrown out. So like this is a good example. This is where they get thrown into the future the first time. We get to see all them standing in the same room that they were just in. But if you notice, like the details on their faces aren't there. And to me, that's a really key sequence and a really key panel where you should see the shock. You should see a lot of the like, holy crap, discombobulation, whatever you want to call it, and it's not there. And the subsequent panels, I don't think it's really ever there. So to me, I think that's like the one issue I've got with this comic. Is the art doesn't quite convey the moment, if that makes sense. But overall, like I really like the concept. I like where it's going, and I want to see more of it. I think there's a lot of potential for a really just kind of cool ride, if that makes makes sense again. You can go get this. Is out now in comic shops. We have a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And just watching our video support us, so thank you for that. If you are into comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. Simpson.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.